yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I don't know if I'm particularly funny, but I don't know. I think it's just I mean, one of my legs is shorter than the other one, so it just makes everything look really awkward. So I can pretty much just I can look like an idiot, but I don't know whether I can be like witty. So it could be a problem.
Faulty chicken run. I like it. It's awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Can we get the next question?
Baby, I got it.
What the
But anyway,
I love this
I
part. I love
throughout the Horrible series, when I noticed that what you guys' darkest part of your character is that you're all very selfish. And so I wanted to know what part of you did you actually have to bring out to really portray that?
They are selfish.
I think she meant that in a positive way.
Well, I mean, it's not that hard to be selfish, really. I think everyone as a human is kind of selfish.
Well, what about, how about this? Let's flip the question and say, what did you bring to what of yourself did you bring to the respective characters you played?
I mean, I think with Alice, I had a lot of fun playing her because she's very optimistic and positive, and I definitely try and be positive, and I'm generally a very happy person. And then, I just, there's a really intense bond. Thanks. There's a really intense bond that she has with her family, and I kind of have the same bond with my personal family, so I definitely use that.
Kristen, should we just go down?
What do I have in common with my character?
Yeah, what'd you bring from yourself to the character?
I think that Bella's intent. I think the question started out right, is that she's like intent on doing what she needs to do for herself and not being ashamed of it. And even when she changes her mind, it's okay. Like, she's sort of everywhere. Talk about mood swings. But she's not ashamed of it. She doesn't have to explain herself. She just feels what she feels, and that's it. Especially to him. Yeah.
I would hope that most of my close friends and family or people that know me would say that I'm more like Jacob's pre-transformation side, because that's before he goes wacko. So yeah, I hope I'm more like friendly and outgoing than like this dark, disturbed person, this monster. Actually, I don't think he's a monster. Yeah, you're right.
Rob?
So chill.
Chris, do you think I'm similar to my character?
I've noticed that you're very cold to the touch and skin like marble, and that you glow like a diamond when the sun hits you.
I don't know. I look a bit like him.
Thank you.
All right, well, we'll move on to the next question, shall we?
Oh, hey. Dracula's are all the rage this year. Can you give me any advice on being a better Dracula?
Advice on being a better man?
Are these people for real?
Or Dracula, you're absolutely right. There's a difference, yeah.
I look too much like you, Robert.
Yo! My name is Twilight, and I'm a Dracula.
All right, let's move on to the next question. Thanks, guys.
What the? These people.
Although I will ask you while we're queuing up, Kristen, I wanted to ask you, did you ride the motorcycle? Actually, did you get to ride that or do any of your stunts?
No, I sort of got on the back of this really dorky rig type things. It wasn't cool.
Maybe next time?
Yeah, no.
Next question?
Hi. I might just have to go for the second best and take the Edward that was just here, but I just want to say this question is for Rob. And my name is Nanette, and I am in love with your music and your style.
What's your number?
And I just wanted to say, would you ever be interested in doing open mic nights ever again, even with the fame?
Yeah, I mean, I would. I'm kind of a pussy, I guess. That's the problem. But, yeah, no, I'd love to. I mean, I think everybody should do open mics. I think it's a very healthy thing for your soul. So yeah, I'd love to do it again, but I don't know. It's kind of like I'm cutting a record if I do an open mic now.
So don't record his songs.
What?
Next question.
What? Yeah. She's like, start recording.
Hello, my name is Cindy from Twilight Anonymous podcast, and I have a question. Have any of you guys seen the New Moon trailer fan reaction videos? If you have seen them, what do you think, and are you afraid?
I and everybody in the editing room and the people working on visual effects have seen the fan reaction videos, and we could not be more pleased and tickled by them.
I am making this right now.
Some of them are very intense in their reactions. And I wouldn't want to get them mad at me by getting anything wrong in the movie. But to be honest, really, actually, the editor, Peter Lambert, and I were talking about how we should do a fan reaction video to the fan reaction video. It's just incredibly amusing and inspiring in these very dark and long days when we work at the rather tedious job of putting together the little bits of film. We love them.
Cool beans.
Next question, please.
Hi, my name's Denise, and I'm a huge fan of the saga and the movie. And I was just wondering, my questions for everyone. How has it been different to film in Vancouver as opposed to Portland, and how has the fan response to it been different from the first filming?
Why don't we start on the end? How's that?
Okay. Hi guys. I think Portland has a lot more of an edge to it, just to start with. But I think the difference, for me anyways, is that the second one, there's definitely a bigger following. There's a lot more people who are aware of who we are, and so there's a huge difference in the fact that there's just a ton of fans versus there's a couple here and there in Portland.
But both places are cold and wet. They're beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's just not fun not wearing any clothes there.
All right, so next question. Thank you. You know, Chris, while we're waiting, I'm going to ask you, what did you find to be the biggest challenge? Was there a scene or moment or technical aspect that was the biggest challenge in this film?
There are a lot of challenges to this film because of the werewolves, because of the trip to Italy. There are a lot of logistical challenges which are rather boring, so I won't even enumerate them. I'll just say that the wolves are going to be great. Filming in Italy was a tremendous challenge because everybody knew that we were going to be in Montepulciano, and I mean everybody. And everywhere that the camera wasn't pointed, there were hundreds of vans there. And it wasn't so much that we minded them being there, it was great. As a matter of fact, people applauded after every take, which is unheard of. It was like doing theater or something. But actually, it was just the sheer logistics of getting through all the fans to get to where we had to stand by the camera. And there was one moment where I really had to go to the bathroom, but there was not a single cafe that I could walk into where I wouldn't be mobbed. And by the way, this is not because I'm me, it's just because people were interested to see if I could set up a meeting with Rob or with another member of the cast. So that was quite difficult, actually, but also kind of intriguing and fun in its own way.